What's going on, everyone? Journalist is back from the video for your entertainment, viewing consumption. We're here to talk about AEW Trash Legion. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. I don't want to talk about this show. I don't want to talk about this show. I don't want to talk about this show. It's so bad, bro. Collision sucked. Compared to Dynamite, which I actually enjoyed, I thought Collision was terrible. Collision sucks ass, man. It's the worst wrestling show. Period. SmackDown's right there, though. SmackDown is right there. I don't know which one's worse, SmackDown or Dynamite. I'm going to have to take a poll on that. But Collision is worse than SmackDown. What happened in this show? Nothing. Nothing happened. It's Collision. You think anything important is actually going to happen on Collision? Bro, I'm going to get this shit done so I can get myself some pizza. Marina spawns in, beats up the camera guy for some reason. She presses the ring announcer, and the Arkham inmate Calambros immediately spawns in with a ravioli. He destroys the cameraman. The fuck, he thinks he's Bully Maguire? Did he watch Spider-Man 3? They're butthurt and salty over losing the trios titles. I wouldn't care. It's the trios titles. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Why are they even de-unified from the Ring of Honor ones? I would have reunified them, to be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. The audience yells at Calambros that he passed out, and he drunkenly gets on the mic and says he hates the Bucks. All right, so you better not team with him at Blood and Guts.
As far as the Young Bucks, after last night,
I've decided I officially don't like you two.
Or Arkham in the arena. You better not do that shit, nigga.
I swear to God, I will make sure that you are never seen or heard from in this business again, and I mean that.
I'll remember that you said that, by the way, that you hate the Young Bucks. He gets it to Joe, and he says he wants to kill him for choking him out. This promo is so boring, bro.
I will not run. I will not hide. I will not roll over and die.
He challenges Joe for a world title match, and it's supposed to be the other way around. And he thankfully fucks off the rest of the Moxley dick riders, those Calambros.
I don't know any other way to do it. I will fight you to the death for the AEW World Championship.
And they throw more useless shit. I don't care. He is the worst wrestler on the planet. Brian Last is right. He is one of the worst wrestlers alive. Period, point blank. He is the worst world champion. We have Jey Uso and washed up middle-aged John Cena as world champions in WWE, and I still put them over. Calambros. How the fuck are you the worst world champion in the planet when Jey Uso was world champion? How's that possible? That should be an easy slam dunk. But I prefer Jey. At least his entrance is better, his music is better, and his mic skills are better than Jon Moxley. And he can tell a story better than Jon Moxley. I don't want to fucking hear it. This shit has gone nowhere, and it's going to go nowhere until he drops the title. And no one's going to care or remember about the storyline, and we're going to look back on it with vitriol. That's exactly what's going to happen. Years from now, we're going to look back and question, what the fuck was that storyline? The same way how we look back at Lashley and Lana? Yeah, that's how we're going to treat this. An a stain in history. In wrestling history, that's what the fuck this is. Fuck that. Fuck Arkham inmate and fuck the dick riders. No pop for Kevin Knight. I thought he was the next big thing in AEW. What's going on here, man?
Georgia, win 2.
Why isn't he getting great pops? I thought Tony was booking him right. Kevin Knight versus Timu Drew. How in the hell is Timu Drew, who gets a dead pop, supposed to get this nigga over, bro? He's not over himself. Why isn't he feuding with Kyle Fletcher over the TNT title? I would have Fletcher versus Knight, build a feud around him. I'll have Fletcher win the first match by cheating. Fletcher beats Adam Cole for the TNT Championship. We build up Kevin Knight for the second match, and Kevin Knight beats Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. It's easy. I mean, it's right there. The styles are similar. They're going to put on good matches. Put a mic on both of them. Let them tell a story on the mic and in ring. And it ends with Kevin Knight winning his first title and beating his bully. There you go. That's exactly how I would have built Kevin Knight. But nope. That's not how Tony's thinking of it. But my creative sucks. It's terrible. Because I'm a hater. You best right I'm a hater, nigga. You best believe I'm a hater. Timu Drew immediately attacks Knight. I'm not paying attention to this heatless trash. We all knew Timu Drew was going to lose because he's a loser. He sucks. Timu Drew McIntyre, Lance Archer. I haven't said your name on my channel in so long. He sucks. Not as a person, I'm talking about as a wrestler. Tony is pretty much using him as his Braun Strowman. At least Braun Strowman actually wins matches here and here, actually. I would say Braun Strowman's actually better than this nigga, because all he does is fucking lose. The Phallus starts Marina interfering and beats up Knight, but Knight beats loser known as Timu Drew. Why'd this match happen again? Just for Drew to be a jobber and take the pin? Yet again, Phallus should kick him and Page out of the family. They suck. They suck. Kick him out. Production fucks up and plays an all-in vignette and immediately cuts to Joe. I was like, God, this is amateur hour.
Lynn is coming to the... Do you understand?
Joe, Hobbs, this is shitty. Or with the new trios belts. I'm not gonna call him jobs for a bit. Well, I am, but not too often because he actually has a title now. He cuts a good promo and how violent the Black Ops are. And he promises to hunt Clan Bros. I'm with it. Hunt the Klansmen down in his Neo Moxleys and just get rid of them. Get them off AEW television. That's all I want to see. When this Dick Ryder storyline is over, watch the ratings shoot back up. That's not a joke. I'm not trolling when I say that. When Moxley loses the championship and the Dick Ryder stop being featured prominently on television, the ratings will go back up. Trust me, bro. You put the Hurt Syndicate in their position, you'll hit 700K like that. Instantly. Is that what's gonna happen? No. Squirrel Girl, Hater and Stat. This is the first time they will ever face each other in the ring. I was actually low-key excited to watch this match, and Hater and Stat face off mate.
See you Wednesday, mate.
Before the match on, I think, Dynamite. So, all right, I'm looking forward to that shit. I haven't watched it yet. Shivy gets to the mic and reads FTR's note. They say they've been suspended without pay, and they seemingly feel bad for trying to kill Shivy. They don't. And, man, they should have done it, and they should have Nigel. I don't care. Let them come back and let them Shatter Machine Shivy 10 times for his garbage commentating. God, man. Phallus is happy over Alexander joining the Phallus family, and Alexander comes out. I was like, all right, who's he facing? He's a newly introduced top-level heel talent in the company, and he's seen with Takeshita. I was like, oh, okay. I might actually watch this. I was like, okay, Alexander and Takeshita versus who? Osprey and Hobbs or something? Like a nice little team? Some to get the fans excited and get the ratings up. Nope. Blocky LaMelo and Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is back on Collision. Bro, what is Tony's obsession with this nigga, bro? Bro, who's more washed up, Ishii or John Cena? Who's more washed up? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to give it to Cena. Because at least Ishii can zoom around the fucking ring like a damn roly-poly. But Cena's back actually works. So, and Cena has a neck. Actually, yeah, Cena wins because he has a neck. I don't know why is he on Collision? Why? And he has a title, by the way. I think it's like the New Japan Strong Belt, the one Eddie had a few years back. What is Tony's obsession with pushing this fucking penguin on my television when the rest of the roster is dying for TV time? You got Ishii, the penguin. Where's Rolo? Why does Hobbs have a match? Oh, why aren't we getting Hobbs some TV time to build a feud for Hobbs? Just because he's a trios champ doesn't mean he doesn't need to be in a feud of his own. Why aren't we building up the women's division? Why aren't we putting more focus on the tag team division? I don't know. You tell me. That's not my job. If I was actually in the booking team of AEW, I could actually fix this shit. Ishii and Take immediately start doing those elbow chops. I skipped it. I'm not watching this garbage. No. I ain't got time for that. Powerbomb by Alexander onto Ishii for the win. Ishii is mad at Blocky for not helping him. He just like quit mid-match to LaMelo, and LaMelo turns heel, and Trent Barbados, where the fuck his name is, returns, and they join the Phallus family. So Alexander, LaMelo, and Loretta join the family, oversaturating this fucking garbage, bro. They hit the shoot the ranch and beat him up. Who cares? Fallon has like 30 fucking people in his faction. Why? Why? The only people that need to be in the Fallon family is Takeshita, Fletcher, and Alexander. That's it. That's all you need. But now we got Brian Page, Timu Drew, we got, what's his fucking name? Trent Loretta, and now we got LaMelo. Like, what the hell? We got just jobbers that no one cares about that's gonna be there just to take L's to propel whatever babyface they're feuding with to the next level. That's exactly what's going on here. They're only there to take pins. That's it. While guys like Take and Fletcher can flourish, and maybe Alexander, I hope. Fuck the Fallon family. Mercedes spawns in to a low pop in her own hometown.
Say hello to your CEO.
Harley shows up. The dumb puppet gets a bigger pop than Mercedes.
Boston!
Say hello to your CEO.
My God, why are we teaming these women with each other again? They should hate each other. And what are we doing with Harley? She looks great. What are we doing with Harley? One of the most over women on the rosters. Now it's just there. Fuck around with someone she should hate. She should be chasing after Mercedes and her championship, not teaming with her. I already set up a great story for her to build herself back up and get back to Mercedes and win the TNT title. If Athena is not the plan for Mercedes match, I wouldn't mind it to be Harley. Is that what you did? Nope, you had her try to go and ride the cock of Beast Mortos. Really? You try to have her go and fuck Beast Mortos? Oh my God. Having her crave some damn pig. Fuck out of here, creator team. Even Mercedes is wondering why she's talking to a damn puppet.
Why are you so sad?
There's no crying in wrestling.
What? You're damn straight there's no crying and wrestling. Minute, Monet. Why am I talking to a puppet?
She's losing her mind.
Ride the muddy rap train.
Oh,
Muddy rap train. Yeah.
Mega Sus and Chrysler. White women mind control is here.
It's White Queen mind control.
And what are they getting involved in a good feud? Nope. She's here to double squash Rebecca Scott and Ashley Vox Machina. Who are these women? I'm looking at them right now. Who are these women? Such a vast women's division, huh? Wow, this women's division is alive and well. This women's division is so alive and well that they're having jobbers from from the local city come in and job out instead of actually using the women's division. What are we doing, Mega Bayne? Why is she fucking around with jobbers? Where's the next opponent and feud at? She went for the World Heavyweight Championship, lost, and now she's up to a whole bunch of nothing. Did I tell y'all they're gonna fuck her up? I told y'all they was gonna fuck her up. You got this woman, tall, bodacious, beautiful, physically striking, imposing, and she's great in the ring. You have a woman like that and Megan Bayne. You pair her with Chrysler for no reason. By the way, she faced two jobbers in a handicap match. Why isn't Chrysler wrestling? I don't know. Chrysler's great. Penelope Ford is fantastic. I don't know why we aren't pushing her as a singles act. I mean, this women's division, oh my God, yet you're pushing women like Mercedes, who's eating up the entire division. You gave Toni Storm, who I like, the world title 4 fucking times, 4-time women's world champion. And what is Toni Storm doing with the world title right now? Nothing. Fucking up Toni Storm. Now I'm starting to give Liz some shit about Toni Storm because she's not involved in anything. Megan Bayne already fucking her up. Beating up jobbers every week. What is that going to achieve? Just patting her win column? Is that what you're doing? The rankings don't matter anymore, so I don't know why the fuck you're doing that. What happened to the rankings, by the way? The Mega Sus, as I said, destroys them in seconds and wins. Wow, I'm so shocked. What amazing creative Tony Khan has given this woman. Fail. The Mega Sus. Her booking is sus, all right. Sus, that's trash. Oh my God, they're fucking her up. She should have went to NXT. At least she's young and she has time. Bones vignette. He claims he is the next big thing in wrestling and he will embody the pride of pro wrestling. I like it. Again, I fuck with Bones heavy. I hope they build him up as a major badass babyface.
I intend to win gold. Let's make history.
Cole ain't doing shit with that TNT title. So as I said before, have Bowens in contention for a singles belt going into the summer. That's exactly what I'm doing. Speaking of Cole, Adam Cole versus Ravioli for the TNT Championship. His first match of his reign is not a feud. It is an open challenge match. Sounds really familiar to the Daniel Garcia shitty TNT title feud. Ravioli comes out to no pop. Dick Ryder's dead pops will always be funny to me, Brody.
Yep. Oh, God.
I love how the audience, no matter what, no matter how hot they are for everything else on the show, they never care about the Dick Riders when they come out. But I thought the storyline was a success. There's no man, woman, or beast alive that can tell me this shit is good. The Dick Rider storyline is good. You can't. There's nothing you can do. You can't convince me, buddy. Give up, stop while you're ahead. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, because you don't know what you're talking about, you crazy ass Arkham lunatic. If you defend this Dick Rider shit, I hate you. I'm sorry. I don't like you at fucking all. Ravioli tosses a chair to the commentary desk. He's salty as shit. I don't think they were prepared for that either. Cole rolled up Boyardee for the win. Yet again, I let this shit play in the background. Ravioli is seething. Like the sickos found out the max numbers are bullshit. The million niggas on max is bullshit. Throws a temper tantrum and flips the announcement table. It's so obvious. That's made of cardboard. The rest of the dick riding Neo Moxley show up and Ravioli crouches out again because he took back-to-back L's. Great. This is still the worst storyline of wrestling. Ravioli sucks. Pac sucks. He's injured, but he sucks. His character. Marina interferes sucks. Useless sucks. Clambro sucks. Trash. Ratings killers. Miss Nair with Mr. Nair in the token stump. Lexi asks her husband. I don't know why they don't acknowledge that they're married. I would personally would have a story of Lexi trying to get Big Bill away from Jericho because she believes her husband has more potential. I would tell that story, to be honest with you. She asks her husband about Chris Jericho's bullshit, and he says he's disappointed in the old fart, and he's pissed off at Jericho. And Token Keith keeps dick riding Jericho, and he blames Bill for why Jericho left. What? It makes no sense. And he said Jericho is their family, even though his actual family, Big Bill's wife, is right there. This is so boring, it sucks. I like Big Bill, but this isn't it. Lexi, get your nigga away from this garbage. I don't know why Keith said that Jericho blames Big Bill, even though Jericho blames them both because they both lost. I don't understand that. The incomprehensible faction, they return, they're back. It's Rouge, Jarmistico, and Simp Bitch Mortos. Thank God Harley Graham's not here anymore. Where's Jake Roberts at? Where is he? Is he back at the senior home? I guess so. They're here to squash some jobbers, and Rouge starts and stops, pushes. It's killed him. I don't know what they're doing with Rouge. He is mid right now. He's so bad, bro. The jobbers is called KM, Rosettery Grill, and LSD. That's their names, or I think that's their names. The incomprehensible faction. Squash them. Such great booking, Tony Khan. Rips his head off. I was like, I was just helping to build up the incomprehensible faction as a genuine threat when they're just dicking around with jobbers on Collision. You were supposed to build these guys as a mega powerful lucha heel stable, but yet they're on Collision and they appear as a faction once every blue moon, beat up jobbers and disappear. I see Simp Mortos more than Dramistico and Rouge. God, man, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Auntie Renee, a fastball of night. Rebound spawns in with his blanket over his shoulders. He gets roasted by fastball. Rebound gets delusional about him not being a jobber, because that's what he is. And Knight says, I can do whatever you can, nigga. And I have hair. He punks out Rebound. What? Rebound's character is so bitch made. And Renee trolls him. What's going on, Rebound? I'm sure Rebound's starting to learn that the grass isn't really greener on the other side, huh, Rebound? Maybe you should stay in WWE because this shit right here, his character sucks, his booking sucks. Every time he's in a championship match, he loses. Every time he's in a big time match, he loses or cheats to win. He's always looked like a fucking joke. He's a pin eater, and he's a joke. He's a joke, bro. That's exactly what Rebound is. He's a fucking joke. But the way your boss is booking you, and I know you know, Ricochet, that you know the grass ain't green on the other side, brother. I know you ain't satisfied with how you're being booked, and I know Tony Khan ain't listening to you. You know I'm right. I know. Come on, man. Come on, man. I know more than you think, nigga. Nick Payne comes out to no pop. Payne versus Corporate Commander for the Ring of Honor TV title. I skipped to the end. I'm not watching this shit. And 2 can't say I won the shitty Ring of Honor belt.
Look at this garbage. Piece of shit. Nobody gives a fuck about no ROH.
From Corporate Commander. Oh man, this is what kind of, this is the brand is for, huh? This is what Ring of Honor is for, is to give here nigga damn championships to people who the audience doesn't really give a shit about. But Tony wants to try and attempt to push. Who cares about that title and who cares about this? Cage needs to get kicked out and join up Edge. I don't care about Nick Payne being a Ring of Honor champion. That Ring of Honor championship means nothing. Holograph. He gets more love from Tony Khan than the women's division does. Oh my God, he gets a little vignette. The Bottom Flight spawn in. Oh great, with Layla. Love Layla Gray. They're still beefing with the Hedgehogs, and they're gonna do a tornado tag team match next week on Collision. I hope that's the end of the bullshit story, and we just focus on Layla Gray after that. I don't give a fuck about these niggas, bro. The Hedgehogs pull up, when it turns to Call of Nigga, YN Warfare, and the segment's over. Yay, I care. No, I don't. Oh, Holly! And Mercedes versus Stat and Hart with Tony Storm on commentary. Tony comes out with Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What is she getting up to, man? She has been involved in literally nothing ever since she beat the Mega Sus at Dynasty. What the hell? And listen, I got mad at this. Tony Storm actually kissed fucking Shivy. Oh. Shivani kissed Tony. What a motherfucker, man.
The lips as well. Oh.
Holy shit. Fuck Shivani. I can't stand this motherfucker now. Juice ain't gonna be happy about that. I'd rather have Juice go after him than me. Shivani orgasmed right after that. I know he happy as hell. You know what he trying to do? Trying to eat that pussy, right, motherfucker?
Lick that pussy good, motherfucker.
Oh shit, he's so horny, bro.
Oh, not at all, my dear.
He loves him some Tony time. I can't blame him. I guess, oh, Holly and Mercedes are friends, I guess. What continuity? No continuity. Nigel makes fun of Shivani getting horny over Tony Storm.
Your appearance out here has softened us a little bit.
I don't know about that, Mr.
He's done the exact.
Harles gets the Mercedes puppet. They toss it around. I was like, what the hell is Stat getting up to? What's Julia Hart getting up to? Tony's loyals fucking soldiers, and they're meandering around doing nothing in the mid-card division. This is the shit that makes people leave AEW, Brody. That's why Ryan May is leaving, because she ain't got time for this bullshit no more. You ain't got no genuine creator for me. You're gonna have me feud with Nyla Rose for 4 months straight. I'm out. I'm going to NXT. Anybody got time for that? Storm calls Hart a spooky bitch.
That is one spooky bitch.
Shit was actually pretty funny. And Stat used the haterade for the win on Harley. Pen Eater. Look what's going on with Harley. That's it. Division sucks. I don't know what more you want from me. The show's not good. When it starts getting good, I'll let you know. But the only way that's gonna happen is when CM Punk starts fucking shadow booking this shit. And there's no way in hell that's ever gonna happen. Remember about here? Let's do 100 likes. Be sure to manage that. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about the video. I'm gonna bow to here. Road to 100,000 subscribers. Hit the outro.